Hi guys. So we're just going to do presenters call tonight. It's just going to be basically a very basic new presenters call, going over the compensation plan, statuses, ranks, that type of thing. We're not going to go through all the ranks tonight. We're just going to go through the very bare minimum for right now, just what you as a new presenter basically need to focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here a second. All right. Okay, so this is the basic compensation plan that we have. This will be every range from white up to black. So it has it broken down. You can find this on your own website as well. If you want to go back and reference it, just go under join and then scroll down and it is right into there. And we're just going to break down these a little bit one by one. We're not going to get into the higher ranks, so like green and orange and purple and black. Actually, we're not even going to get into blue tonight. We're just going to get into what you're going to want to basically focus on right away in your first 90 days in the company. So you start out as white status. For white status, you get 20% commission on all orders. Now, when I mean all orders, I mean that's orders that you put in for your own personal product. That means bulk orders, and that means any orders that come in on your website from any outside people that order. The only thing that does not count on this is Y-Cash and half off. In order to become officially active, you're going to need 125 in personal retail sales, or PRS. When you get your kit, you're going to automatically get your white status charm. That you're automatically white when you join anyways, but to become officially white in your back office, it's going to be 125. And just to let you know, this does not reset every month either. The next status, once you hit white, because white is only 125 is about 4 mascaras, so it's not going to take very long to do. The next status is yellow status. This will give you 25% commission on all orders. Again, that's, you know, whether it be personal or people that order in on your website. You need $1,000 in lifetime PRS to qualify. Now, when I mean lifetime, that means the entire lifetime that you have been in the company. So the great thing about this is it's never going to start over each month. So if you do 500 in your first month and 500 in your second month, you are going to hit yellow. You don't have to worry about starting over. And then once you hit yellow, you never return to white again. You never get 20% in commission again. It is always 25% from there on out. From there on up, what you're going to want to focus on is pink status. Pink status is essentially where you start building a team. You still get your 25% on all orders, but now you're actually going to need to recruit somebody. So you and your downline are going to need to get $2,000 in company wholesales. And company wholesale is about 75% for retail sales. You're going to need 1 qualified presenter every month. So if you have, which basically means that 1 presenter just needs to do 125 in sales every month. So it means, let's say you've got 3 people on your team. In order to get pink, you just need 1 of those 3 people to do 125 in sales for that month. You, personal sales, you have to do at least 250 in sales. So let's say, again, you've got those 3 people on your team. If those 3 people do $2,000 in company wholesales, you've hit pink. The other thing with pink is this does restart every month. So every month, everybody goes right back down to yellow. That's no matter if you're pink, blue, green, purple, black status 1, doesn't matter. Everybody restarts at yellow every month. So how do you get paid? That's always the biggest question, is because once we earn all this money, we want to get paid for it. So when you do your first sale, you're going to get an email from PayQuicker. It's going to have like a little check on it that's going to tell you how much in commission you made on your first sale. Whether it's your personal sale or a sale that comes in, it's going to tell you how much. You're also going to have a link in that to set up your PayQuicker, and you just follow the instructions on how to set it up. It's just going to ask you for some verification to basically make sure that you're a real person. Once you hit $50 in commission or $250 in PRS, that's lifetime again, you will be sent a PayQuicker card automatically. You don't have to let them know that you've hit 250. They will automatically send it to you, and it'll get there within about 2 to 3 weeks. Once you have your card, we are then paid within 3 hours. So that money is going to go onto your card for usable whatever within 3 hours. So if I buy something at 9 o'clock, so 9, 10, 11, 12, at noon that day, so I say I buy at 9 o'clock in the morning, noon on that day, you're going to be able to say go out and get groceries. You can use this card as basically a debit card. So it's just like a checking account. Debit card is what it is. So you can do transfers, you can do withdrawals, you can do ATM access. The only thing is you're going to want to use it as a Visa and always run it as a credit card, because there are additional fees if you do use it as a quote unquote debit card. So when you go to swipe it and they say, do you want us to run this as a debit or a credit card? Always say credit. Otherwise, you're going to get some extra fees on there. The only other catch with PayQuicker cards is that we cannot use them at the pump on gas stations. It doesn't mean you can't use them at a gas station. You, instead of just, swiping it right there at the pump like all of us like to do, you just have to walk into the gas station, have them swipe it there. So it's really not that big of a deal. Fast Start bonus. This is always the great bonus that everybody aims for within their first 90 days. You have 90 days to hit it, no more. Once you hit that 90 days, it's done. You can't go back and re-hit it later. You only have those first 90 days when you're a unique presenter to get this. Not a lot of people actually get this. You need 3 presenters to sign up underneath you. It doesn't matter if they do 125 in PRS or not. It doesn't matter if they don't even sell a thing. You just have to have 3 presenters sign up and join underneath you. You yourself need to do $2,000 in lifetime PRS. Again, that does not start over. That's cumulative. Once you hit this, you get $250 in Ycash, and you can use that for whatever you want. So you can use it for a collection. You can use it for little things, whatever you want. You can use it to get bonuses to your customers. Whatever you would want to use that $250 for, you get to use it. There's also a tracker in your back office to find this. You just go under My Office, and then it should say Fast Start Tracker, and you click on that, and it'll actually tell you where you're sitting for Fast Start. Now, the other question that we always get that's a first-time question is, what do you need to do to stay active? To stay active, we do a rolling 3-month period. You just need 125 in PRS every rolling 3-month period. Now, this 125 is different from a qualifying presenter. A qualifying presenter needs to do that every single month. An active presenter only needs to do 125 every 3 months. And so it's this month plus the 2 months ahead of you. So as you can tell here, in January, they did 125, in February 0, March 10. So you're going to take January, February, March. That's going to equal 125. Once you jump down to February, you would actually be on the will go inactive list because you've only at that point got $10. So then you would add in the 120 for April, which equals 130. So that's how you go. So each month, the month previously, and then the month previous to that is what counts. So again, in April, there's 120, May is $5, June is 0. That equals 125. It's just basically how it sounds. Every 3 months, you have to keep up on 125. If you're curious on where you're sitting, go into your back office under Company. You'll see yourself, or you'll see yourself in your downline, but it will tell you what your 3-month PRS is. And if it's not going to tell you if you're about to roll off, but you're going to kind of know where you're going to want to sit on that. So that's kind of how that one works. Like I said, tonight is going to be a very quick call, very quick webinar. We didn't go through all of the ranks tonight. We just kind of went through white, yellow, and pink because that's what you're going to want to aim for in the first 90 days. Blue is just 1 bump up from pink. You're still going to need the 250. Your company sales just double, so then it goes from 2,000 to 4,000. And then your qualified first level presenters, again, double from 1 to 2. Green is where we start to see, or where we consider leadership. That's when you get all the nice shinies that start to come in. That becomes a little more complicated. So we're not going to really overwhelm or anything. But if you're determined to make it to the top in this, my recommendation is to get to green as soon as possible. You need $500 in PRS, $10,000 in company wholesale, and 3 first-level presenters. Basically 3 people who are 125 for that month. Circle wholesale, circles where it gets kind of complicated. When you get to blue, get with your sponsor and have them explain to you what circle is. For right now, don't worry about it too much. Just if you're really, really raring to get to the top in this, just make green your goal and we'll move on from there. So for right now, focus on white through pink, and the sky's the limit for you guys. So I can't wait to see you guys, how far you guys go. I hope this helped a little bit in kind of explaining all the rank requirements and compensation. And we will talk to you ladies later.